Xbox was originally going to be named the Direct Xbox? It's a fact. But whatever you call it, it's home to some classic shooter, strategy, and role-playing games. Let's crack your Xbox favorites together today on Cheat. Welcome to Cheat, the video game show that breaks rules the way a rhinoplasty specialist breaks noses. I'm Kristen Holt, and tonight we're going behind the green glow to plunder the secrets of the mighty Xbox. I've got cheats for everything from Splinter Cell to Psychonauts, but first, let's gather some Easter eggs in the Haloverse. When our staff takes apart a game, they often find so much stuff we can't fit it in one episode. So we pulled out our crib notes on Halo 2 and found a whole bunch of extra Easter eggs. Like soccer? Then you'll love this trick that'll let you bend it like Beckham with a giant soccer ball. First, guide a Banshee through the Metropolis Tunnel. We detailed the process in the Halo 2 episode, but here's a refresher. Load up Metropolis and guide the Scorpion tank across the bridge, taking out anyone you see. When you reach the end, burn your bridges by laying waste to everything but one aerial Banshee and one Ghost. Bait the ship through the tunnel, then climb on board just as the game loads the next section. Once you have the bridge of the Banshee, fly out of the tunnel and bear left to the building with a huge chunk missing. There, you'll find a giant soccer ball. Have fun! Just don't chase it into the street. Along with wayward sporting goods, there are also numerous secret messages strewn about. Load up the multiplayer map, Coagulation, and head to the red base teleportation point. You'll find a cave with a glistening pond and 3 paths. Follow the middle path and stop just before the pond. Look left and you'll see the message, "Not Sid was here." Okay, cool, but what the hell does that mean? The next message is in another multiplayer map, Beaver Creek. Head to the sniper rifle spawning area and look for the rock formations. Nudge the pile a bit, and you'll see the message, "Why am I here?" Signed, Not Sid. Who the heck is this guy?
What if you miss?
I won't.
Now, from Not Sid to Not So Hidden Messages. Have you ever stopped to read your bombs? Well, you should. They've got something to say. Next time you're playing Assault on a multiplayer map, take a moment and read them. We've found messages like hugs and kisses, kiss it goodbye, thus I refute thee, and my personal fave, hold on to your butt. Finally, we've got an ink blot test for you. In the multiplayer map, Midship, head to the Energy Sword spawning area, then continue to the other end and check out the ceiling. Our sources say this is supposed to be a bunny, but all I see is a crazed, bloodthirsty cat that instructs me to kill every living thing. Bunnies, kittens, it's all good. As long as they're instructing me to shoot everything in sight, I'm cool with them. But if it's Sam Fisher's Splinter Cell, you're strictly a solo act. Here's how to make the most of your alone time. Okay, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to infiltrate a bank, gather info on an arms deal, and steal 50 million in French government bonds while making the whole thing look like a robbery. Sounds fun, right? It is, but you gotta have game, so get your cheating paps on. The insertion point is crawling with patrolling guards. It's best to eliminate them before entering. Next, head to the roof, disable the seal on the skylight, and rappel down. Inside, you'll find that you're surrounded by lasers. Use your EEV on one of the computers to disable them. Next, interrogate this guard who forgot about the "you snooze, you lose" rule. If you capture Sleepyhead, you can bypass the retinal scanner. If you kill him, you'll have to hack it. When you get by, head down the hall, shoot out the exit sign, and take out any guardage. Now, the party's heating up. There are 3 rooms, and you'll have to hit an enable access switch in each one to open the vault. The first switch is in the treasurer's office on the ground floor. The other 2 are on the second floor in the security room and the president's office. To get into the treasurer's office, either eavesdrop on a repairman
8645.
Or just hack the door. Inside, make sure to kill the lights. There is an energy crisis, you know. Plus, you'll keep the camera from detecting you. Raid the cabinets for documents and hit the switch. To get to the second floor, you have to go through a duct in the janitor's closet. Don't inhale any of the cleaning products, as you need to be clear-headed for the sake of national security. Before opening the door, use the OCP to take out the camera behind you, then crawl to this restroom. Switch off the lights as soon as you get inside. The guards have very small bladders, and they're always going in there. In front of the restroom is a security room. Disable the security camera and cross the room. Shoot out the light over the window, then hack into the computers. When you're done, head upstairs. The reception area is full of lasers, but they're extremely cheatable. You can either shimmy along the left wall, or you can just grab a guard. The guards are equipped with laser negating devices, so throw one on your back to cross the room safely. Do the same in the next room. In the waiting area, shoot out the lights so the camera doesn't spot you. When a guard comes to check out the noise, eliminate him. Move to the right and sneak in. You should be able to grab the guard. Hack into the computers in this room, and you can take out the cameras for the rest of the level. Hit the access switch and head for the president's office. With the cameras no longer adding 10 pounds, the rest of the level is cake. Hack into the computer and hit the access switch. The vault door is now open, so head back to the treasurer's office. If you haven't yet, stop stalling and take out the guards in the security room. You're gonna have to deal with them eventually. To open the vault, you must gather the gear in the safe deposit box. Put the telemetric pick on one lock and manually pick the other one. The trick to picking both locks is holding the pick in position until the red light turns green. Move too soon, and you have to start again. Once the deed is done, blow the vault to cover your tracks. Head for the computer in the back and download the intelligence you need for the primary objective. Now grab the money and head for the exits. As you extract, you'll face an unavoidable laser grid, which will trigger the alarms.
Lasers inside the vault door.
If you've done your homework and eliminated all the guards, it shouldn't be a problem. But if you've been a bad boy, you'll have to shoot your way out. Now take your $50 million and head back to the insertion point for extraction.
50 million, wow, that's more than I make in a week. Next up, we're off to camp with some brainless fun in Psychonauts. And later on, lock and load, your mission is to destroy all humans. But first, you might want to check out this quick cheat to make the Martian mayhem bearable in Doom 3.
In Doom 3, you're banished to Mars without so much as a roll of duct tape. It sucks. Running through the dark Martian hallway not knowing what's about to attack is unsettling to say the least. Alleviate this discomfort by holding the left trigger and punching these 4 buttons during gameplay. Feel any better? You should, because you're now invincible. Go ahead, punch yourself right in the face or take one from that monster. It'll be just fine.
I don't want to smell your body spray from here. Not here. Not even here. I want to smell you from right here.
New RGX body spray from Right Guard. Crisp, clean scents that don't overpower.
Are you ready to step up?
Hey, Mom, SpongeBob's at Burger King. Can we go?
As soon as your dad's done.
Hey, honey. Guess who I am? Come on. Who am I? SpongeBob, no pants.
Wow.
And I live under the sea, honey, in a pineapple. SpongeBob, no pants.
SpongeBob fever is spreading. Grab some tasty chicken fries and toys, only at BK.
I kept seeing these commercials for starting a home-based business. Finally, I checked it out, and it changed my life. What was I waiting for?
Half of all U.S. businesses are home-based. What are you waiting for?
This free service helped me find the perfect home business.
All you need is a computer and a little desire.
Their free success kit made it simple.
Log on now to receive your free success kit.
I got started to supplement my retirement. Now I make $10,000 a month.
I made enough money from my home business to buy a new home.
Home-based business is a $427 billion industry, and over 20,000 home businesses gross over $1 million.
I work only 3 days a week and make $9,000 a month.
We're making $12,000 a month.
And we have more family time.
I'm earning more and working less.
Log on to 125hbb.com. Everything you need to be successful in your home-based business is just a click away. So log on to 125hbb.com and start making money now.
The critics are raving about Attack of the Show. TV Guide declares it's on weeknights at 7 and 11. Olivia Munn is the co-host, shouts daily variety. And the Chicago Tribune cheers it's a show. With reviews like these, isn't it time you checked out? Attack of the Show, tonight at 7 and 11 on G4.
G4 is live.
We're live from the Tokyo Game Show.
G4 is live from CES in Las Vegas.
Live from Comic-Con.
G4 is live.
Welcome back to Cheat's excellent Xbox extravaganza. We've got lots more cheats and secrets to show you, but first, sew those name tags in your underwear and keep an eye on your brain. You're going camping with the Psychonauts.
Freeze! Don't come any closer. I'll never tell you the location of the milkman. Never!
Okay, let's all just settle down and talk.
Ah!
Wow, happy landings.
What is the mission of the milkman?
Oh well, don't worry. There are more secrets to discover. The best thing about summer camp is that you get away from your parents' nagging. You'll go to bed when you want, eat when you want, and watch what you want on TV.
TV.
He's completely brainless.
In the log cabin, visit Phoebe and Quentin playing their instruments in the main compound.
Hey, do you have a lighter? Because if you lit it and held it up right now, that would be rad.
And completely insensitive to me and my issues.
To crack open a disturbing Easter egg, locate the TV upstairs and hit the Y button until you see this show. One guy smashing another guy over and over again. I think it's a hit.
Hey, Dogen, I got a secret for you.
Hey, not fair. Whispering is so rude. What did he tell you, Dogen?
You can also catch up on the latest camp gossip by reading other kids' thoughts on the bulletin boards in either the parking lot or lake area.
Just an update for everyone. Nils and I are still broken up. And no matter how much he begs, I am not taking him back.
And if you thought 9-year-olds with freckles were unlucky in love, imagine how hard it is being a sea monster. Not only do you have to eat most of your lady friends, but you smell like fish.
You may call me now by my true name, Rasputin.
And what name is that, noble lake creature?
Linda.
Once you destroy the antenna in Linda's mine, you'll be able to call upon her with this special horn. Not only is the horn an easy way for Raz to move across the lake, but if you play it for Dr. Lobato in the asylum, he'll think you're withholding information.
Shigar, please, open a window if you're gonna do that.
Now, for all you guys out there, here's how to impress your lady. One mischievous world builder, Fred Selker, went to great lengths to express his love. To see what he did, go to Skyscraper Island in Lungfishopolis, where you have to destroy a bunch of planes. Right near the waters above the 5th window in the last skyscraper, force the camera to the right and pull back on the right analog stick towards the nearby mountain. That's a picture of Fred's girlfriend. Hope she appreciates it. Way to go, Fred.
If you missed any of these cheats, visit g4tv.com/cheat or g4tv.com/podcast to load these clips to your portable player. Look, up in the sky! It's a bird! It's a plane! It's Spider-Man? Whatever. Ultimate Spider-Man is up next, and Halo 2 is on deck when Cheat returns. Now, here's how you unlock all the levels in Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Like all Splinter Cell games, Chaos Theory includes an unlock all levels cheat that makes accessing all the really juicy parts of the game a breeze. Splinter Cell is a classic Xbox game, so it's only right to have a classic code like this. To unlock all of the game's 10 levels in the Xbox version, enter this code as your profile. That's not so bad, is it?
At Gamefly, our passion for gaming has led us to rent games differently. We think different is better. Choose from thousands of the latest and classic video games delivered right to your door. Keep them as long as you want with no late fees. Then send them back in our prepaid envelope. People think we're crazy to rent games for as low as $8.95 for the first month. We think we're visionaries. Our vision? Make renting easier. Different? Maybe. Smarter? We think so. Go to Gamefly.com and start renting differently.
New low starting price. Product shown rated E through F.
Conflict boils over like an angry sludge. We're in a decaying spiral of fevered ferocity.
3V dubs for under 17,000! Whoa!
Hope springs.
The VW Spring Fling Sales Event. 3 V-Dubs for only $199 a month. Offer ends April 2nd.
Need cash? Borrow up to 125% of your home's value with a fixed-rate Freedom Loan from Ditech. With Ditech, you can feel confident that you're being taken care of every step of the way. Call Ditech now, 1-800-71-FIXED.
I changed my oil. Why worry about engine sludge?
You can't see sludge coming, but it can rob gas mileage and hold your car back.
Yeah, right.
Castrol GTX has a powerful formula to stop sludge in its tracks.
Give me a burger, fries.
GTX's unique dispersants neutralize sludge for superior protection among leading 5W and 10W 30s.
And some extra napkins.
Castrol GTX. It's more than just oil, it's liquid engineering.
Yeah, with Vonage I've had 100% reliability. It's been there when I needed it.
I've never had a clear phone.
The clearness of the line is phenomenal. The voice quality with Vonage, it's been stellar, actually.
The call quality is great. Nobody asks, hey, are you on VoIP? You know, nobody knows.
It's just $24.99 a month for unlimited local and long distance. Call now and get 1 month free, including free calls to the U.S., Canada, Puerto Rico, and Europe.
Call 1-800-866-1279.
You don't need to see my identification. These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Dawn, is that you? How are you? Where are you working?
Still there, same old job. That's baby Ben.
I'm fine!
What happened? You never came back to work.
I went back to school and finished my master's degree online while I was home with Ben.
Mommy's the vice president!
I wish I could afford to quit my lousy job and go back to school.
You don't have to quit. That's the beauty of getting a degree online.
I'll never find the right school. The more research I do, the more confused I get.
Oh, the HR director at work suggested you use Education Connection.
Education Connection is an amazing free service that does all the work for you. We search hundreds of accredited universities and colleges and thousands of programs so you don't have to. We make finding the right school easy.
Dawn, is that you? You never came back to work. Moved up to corporate after I got my degree online.
Let Education Connection find the right school for you. It's free. So call 1-800-814-4956 or log on to goedconnect.com.
Welcome back to Cheat World Headquarters. I'm in one of those moods. No, not an international coffees kind of mood. More of a destroy all humans mood. The creative team behind Destroy All Humans recreated the 50s right down to the game's Easter eggs. The humans talk about the politics of the day,
Like the barbecuing president.
their favorite actors,
All I can think about is Jane Russell in the hay. Ba-boom.
secret desires,
My mind says Amos, but my body says Andy.
and even communism.
Why won't those commies invade already? I want to shoot me some reds.
We even suspect that some of the NPCs are commie spies. Throughout Area 42, have Crypto hollow bob around a group of soldiers and listen to what they have to say.
When are we to report back to Moscow?
The Red Menace is everywhere! The mission, This Island Suburbia, contains further evidence fast food should be avoided.
You come near me and I'll scratch your eyes out.
Scan the burger brainwashed NPC's thoughts and you'll find out they're quite a wacky bunch.
Let's string this one up. Mob violence really gets my motor running.
Wow, I guess they shouldn't have supersized. Capital City, like any large town, has its share of bad drivers. Crypto will come across a rash of car accidents. It's fun to see the humans run around and panic when Crypto isn't even involved. For a passionate Easter egg, just outside the fair you'll find Blackberry Hill, a place packed with many a thrill. Those rocking, fogged-up cars will keep bumping away even when there's an alien invasion going on.
What the heck just happened?
Well, what would you do if the world was ending? After completing the main mission on any level, you'll find yourself in sandbox mode. Here, you can indulge in destroying humans and collecting DNA.
Good work, Crypto!
While in sandbox mode in Santa Modesta, you'll find the town crazy from the foreign correspondent mission by this pillar. Isn't it nice to see a familiar face?
The chicks dig this crazy helmet.
And finally, if you've been dying to unlock the Furonagami items, here's how. The outro movie animatic is available only when you beat the game, but the others are unlocked when you collect all the DNA probes on each level. Collect everything, and you'll see a series of art movies detailing different enemies, weapons, character designs, and civilians. Ah, those deformed alien faces on the cutting room floor. Sad, really. But here's a face you'll never forget. The dreaded Beetle from Ultimate Spider-Man. It's the toughest boss battle in the game, but don't worry, I'm in your corner, and I fight dirty. Ever hear the phrase, let sleeping dogs lie? Well, I guess the Beetle hasn't because he's about to shoot Venom with an energy blaster. Hey Beetle, do you require a sample?
I require a sample.
I thought so. As if his early butt whipping wasn't enough, the Beetle's back, and he's after some more samples of the black serum. Unfortunately, Venom's not in a giving mood. When you're fighting the Beetle, try to dodge his attacks and avoid his energy shield. Be sure to weaponize any crates you find conveniently lying around. And if you manage to smash the Beetle, go over and make sure he's okay. This part's not that tough. Just be sure to keep moving and kick Beetle when he's down. It may not be fair play, but hey, it's what we do. In Battle Phase 2, the Beetle will activate a trap. Once inside this energy cube thing, the Beetle will start shooting lasers at you. Time your jump, and you'll be able to avoid them with no problem. And while you have the chance, give old Beetle a love tap. After a few games of laser tag, the Beetle will change his tactics and start flying around the cube. If you don't keep your eye on him, well, let's just say this itsy-bitsy spider won't be going up the spout again. The best defense here is a good offense. Instead of waiting around for the Beetle to smash you, take the fight to him. It'll save you time and a lot of pain. Once the Beetle's down for the count, Venom will head for the rooftop to engage in what we guess must be the alien supervillain version of a touchdown dance. Show off. Don't you wander off now. We're taking on the big boss in Halo 2 when our celebration of all things Xbox returns on Cheat. But first, do you know how much you'll pay in fees over the course of a year to convert your bells or mushrooms into US dollars? Well, if arrowheads are your local currency, here's how to get a bunch of them. Psychonauts is all about the values of a meritocracy, and arrowheads are like currency in this game. But you won't be able to buy much without hours of collecting. Instead of falling prey to the crazy old coot arrowhead racket, hold down the left and right triggers and enter this sequence in under 3 seconds and listen for a confirmation.
You cheated!
Now you have about 10,000 arrowheads and can buy almost everything in the inventory lodge.
Guy?
I'll flip you like a half-done burger, boy.
Welcome to the source for all the things you care about.
I love this show every frickin' day.
Attack of the Show, next on G4.
So, where do you think this guy should move?
I'd say this way. And let's make sure that sound effect we used in the last level fits in here too.
This one?
Yeah.
You know, I'm so glad I got into game design. It's cool to be able to create the kind of games that we play.
I know what you mean. And the training at Collins College takes less time than most people might think.
Can you believe we get paid to do this?
For a complimentary DVD, call 888-823-0999. Operators are standing by. That's 888-823-0999. Call now.
Thinking about getting a cool iPod Nano? Want one for free? That's right, free.
Well, if you're over 18, just go to tvfreeipod.com and you can get a free iPod Nano. Just enter your email and shipping info, click on a few amazing offers, and follow the redemption and eligibility requirements. It's that easy. And then you can get an iPod Nano for free. Go to tvfreeipod.com now. Are you still there? What are you waiting for? Get your free iPod Nano now.
Every day, our lives become more integrated with technology. Ultra-fast computer networks and inventive communication devices are altering the way we interact day to day. As electronics technology becomes more sophisticated, there's a real need for people who can help design, develop, install, and maintain computer systems. The Electronics and Communications Engineering Technology program in the ITT Technical Institute School of Electronics Technology can help students develop skills to enter this fascinating field. Courses offer an expansive foundation in electronic circuitry and communications engineering technology. Today's technologists are helping to merge the real world with the virtual, pursue a rewarding career in technology, and help shape the future. ITT Technical Institute School of Electronics Technology, education for the future. Call 1-800-327-1172 or visit us on the web.
Go to G4TV.com. Always fresh, always new, always plugged in.
G4 is like being visited by a badass video game goddess who is way into tight circuit-laced apparel and digging up funny, obscure videos. Plus, she's all over the latest blogs, games, and high-tech gadgetry. This energy-clad goddess/sensei of digital goodness is plugged into what's going on. And therefore, my man, so are you. G4 is like that, basically.
Welcome back to this special all-Xbox edition of Cheat. Of all the games that have you stumped, Halo 2 is the biggest and the baddest. You've emailed us begging for help with that ultimate boss battle, and here's what we've got. You ready, Tartarus? It's on like a pot of Mama's marinara sauce. Our long voyage is at an end as we answer another viewer request. Rocco E is looking for hints and strategies to defeat the final boss, Tartarus, in the mission The Great Journey. Here, you'll play as the Arbiter as he tries to stop the Halo from being activated. Most of the objectives in this mission are relatively simple as you jump from one vehicle to another to find him.
The hunters have come to our aid, Arbiter. They will fight by our side.
Stay close behind these hunters and use them as your 400-pound linebackers. They'll open up holes in the enemy's defensive line, giving you a clear path to the goal line. You'll find your toughest challenge in the objective Delusions and Grandeur. Only an army of brutes stand between you and 50 hours of self-imposed seclusion. The best strategy to pacify these primates is to use your plasma grenades and sword. Throw the grenades at the brutes so they stick to them, giving you a sure victory, and wield your sword for closer combat. It'll take a couple of tries, but eventually you'll bring down these mutated simians that'll lead you to the final confrontation with Tartarus.
Put down the icon. Put it down. And disobey the Hierarchs? There are things about Halo even the Hierarchs do not understand.
In this final battle, the Arbiter is aided by Johnson and other elites loyal to him. Tartarus is surrounded by a force shield that protects him from any attacks, and he also wields a large hammer that'll inflict a lot of damage on you, so keep your distance. Stand back and let your allies take down his shield. Only after a melee of offensive attacks will Tartarus' shield finally come down, making him vulnerable to any weapon for a few seconds. Stay in visual contact with him and watch for his shield to dissipate, and eventually you'll bring down the Covenant's captain.
Quick, while his shield is down!
Got a new contact! Unknown classification! It isn't one of ours. Take it out.
This is Spartan 117.
Can anyone hear me? Over.
Isolate that signal. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
And that's how they do it where I live. Well, that's it for now. If you missed any of these codes, visit us on the web at g4tv.com/cheat. And if you're stuck on a level and need some help, write to us at cheat@g4tv.com. Until next time, I'm Kristen Holt, and you've been cheating.
Today on Attack of the Show, it's here. It's enormous and it's blinding everyone who gazes upon its glory.